Hey everyone, so before we get started in this video, yes, I did split up this special into separate videos for each individual game, and I only did that for your viewing pleasure and to give it just like smaller bite-sized videos as compared to an hour and a half commitment. So I did this for each and every single game. This intro will be in every single game. Yeah, just let's get right into it. I would just like to say that I'm sorry. I know deep down you only kept using that same intro because it's what you were comfortable with, and because you thought doing the cliche YouTuber intro thing was still cool. Can we finish this final game together on a good note? Yeah, we can. But no more being mean to me. Or you. Us. Whatever, you get the point. Aye aye, Captain. We made it this far, so let's finish strong. You got it, Sky Me. To those of you who were there when I was streaming the original version of this challenge, you'll probably remember how difficult it was for me to assassinate every enemy. So to make it a little bit easier, I set the minimum to 25. With that explanation out of the way, I'm going to do a speed round of every assassination.
Vehicle.
After 20 minutes and many broken necks, I beat this level with 27 assassinations. Simple challenge coming up, so let's get a move on. The only time I really struggled with this one was the final section with the hunters. Like seriously, they hit hard. Second go around, I killed the first hunter easily thanks to the needler, but as for the second one, it was being incredibly stubborn with exposing its back. But after a few minutes, I was able to kill it with the storm rifle. If it seems like I'm speeding through talking about these levels, it's because I am. There wasn't anything too interesting about them for me to continue to talk about them. But hey, there'll be a few long ones, so don't worry. And as for the challenge on this level, I specifically chose this one because I thought it'd be fun. First order of business, a jump scare.
Look out! Well, he's just a ray of sunshine, isn't he?
Because the game won't let me move forward until I kill everything here, I was stuck. As for how I was going to get my Promethean weapon, it was a little tricky. There weren't any loose guns lying around, so I had to utilize my hard light shield to deflect the crawler's bullets onto themselves. After a couple minutes of running back and forth between my hiding spot, I was able to get a crawler to kill one of its own kind, and got my hands on the suppressor. And immediately after, I got a bolt shot. Alright, I think it's time for a speed round. So I killed all the Prometheans in this area, destroyed the power cores, shut down the first relay, took a portal to the next section, destroyed the other power cores, shut down the second relay, accidentally released the didact, whoops, and lastly had a ghost run. Alright, now the real fun begins. And this is what I meant by fun. Of all the levels that could have been reverse controls, of course it had to be the one that's the least fun and takes the longest. Here's a quick show of the before controls and the after controls. Now let's get into this mess. Anytime I had to fight any Prometheans was an awful time just because they're so unpredictable and fast. Most of the time I found myself keeping my distance and killing as many as I could from far away. Whenever it came to killing the knights though, if I had the option I would use the charged bolt shot blast since most of the time it kills them in one hit. The beginning forest section alone took me 17 minutes before I finally met up with Lasky. The middle portion of the level was a royal pain in the ass because of course there was an ungodly amount of Prometheans everywhere and I only had so many ranged options. And while it was difficult in some sections, I found myself getting more comfortable with the whack-ass controls. Although that still didn't stop me from getting absolutely clapped by a knight. The tank section with the Spartan 4s was by far the easiest part of the level, so nothing to mention here really. Now everyone, may I welcome you to the Mantis. This bad boy was the main reason I wasn't stuck in the last section of this level for over an hour. Once I did get to the final section, I destroyed the Covenant jammers and just stood in this one corner and killed every enemy until I got the go-ahead to finish the level. Oh, but of course, something must go wrong, right? I'm not even gonna explain it, just watch. This game was really against me for this video, and I don't even mean just Halo 4, I'm talking about all of MCC. Second go around, I put my Mantis in front of the Mac controls so that way it would block me from any incoming debris. What a freak accident that was, like seriously. I know in the footage it might look like I purposely put myself in harm's way, but I had no idea that was coming. I literally just sidestepped and got punished for it. Here's another challenge I've already done before, so get ready. Here's another speed round. So I picked up a Magnum, picked up the target designator, blew up a particle cannon, destroyed the shield generators, blew up another particle cannon, destroyed the Lich, got inside the Forerunner structure, met the librarian, teleported back outside, and lastly blew up the gravity well. So I hate to cut this one short as well, but literally the gameplay portion of this level was only 8 minutes. How, you might be asking? Well, at the final tower, there's this gap here that you can fly through that allows you to skip the other 2 towers. The best thing about this skip is the fact that there's no glitches involved. When I got inside the tower, I ran past a lot of the Covenant and blew them up as I went along. I made quick work of the hunters by utilizing the railgun and fuel rod cannon. Got into the Banshee to skip the section here, and watched as Cortana had a meltdown.
They're mine. Now to imprison them.
What are you doing?
I can't resist his Prometheus. My thunder multi imprisoned me. Chief,
His ship's online. They're leaving.
I'm sorry. I don't know what.
And here's the final viewer submitted challenge of the special. And I will say, I appreciate that you said no shooting and not only melee, because I'll tell you right now, this level would not be possible with only melee. In hopes of it helping me in the long run, I turned on the cat skull so that way I had access to more grenades. All of the level was easy really until I reached the section where you're supposed to prevent the Covenant from letting the Didact know where the composer is. I was stuck here for half an hour and tried many different things, but no matter what I did, I had to use the Mantis to shoot down the Banshees. As much as I would like to talk about this section more, it was just a drag and a waste of my time, so I'm going to at least respect your time. Unrelated to the challenge though, I would like to say I love how Halo 4 handles Cortana and Chief's relationship.
Cortana, see if you can raise Tilson. Get me a status on the rest of the station.
I can't believe you did that.
Cortana, I need that info. Don't think about the Didact. Don't think about the composer. Only focus on finding me Tilson.
Tilson, Sandra Kay, female, 51 years of age, doctor of archaeology,
Pegasi Institute. Got her. Biosignature stable on 350 level. B deck.
Thank you, Cortana.
And we're finishing off strong with a simple challenge, thankfully. All I have to do is achieve a score of at least 25,000. And to help me achieve that score, I turned on the Fog, Catch, and Tough Luck skulls. The broadsword section was annoying because of all the moving walls and sharp turns and other unfair things that this level has. But by the time I finished that portion of the mission, I already accumulated 8,000 points, so that was a nice bonus for suffering through all of that. Once I was back on foot, I went on a major Promethean killing spree. And when I got to this part of the level with all the Promethean Knights, I was making good time and score, but when I killed the high-ranking Knight, it had a backup plan. As expected, because it always seems to go this way, the second attempt was the successful one, and that little area there gave me a lot of points too. When I got to the final area with the Didact, I witnessed Cortana split herself into multiple pieces, got bodied by a knight, acquired the minimum score, and continued to go on a murdering rampage. Once the timer started going over 25 minutes, I started to lose my time bonus, so it was quite literally a race against the clock. After Cortana brought down the Didact's shield, he blew up the terminal she was in.
Cortana!
And upon looking back at this footage to write the script, I've never noticed what the mission objective here says. This game always finds a way to make me sad in the last level. Like, come on now. And one last thing. 343, please fix your game. I couldn't hear the dialogue in half the cutscenes for Halo 4. Like, this just sounds awkward. Listen to this. Or how about this, for example? After defeating the Didact and saying goodbye to Cortana, let's check the after report. 31,039 points. Objective complete, and now it's time to finish out this video. I'm gonna let our special guest do the honors this time around. Hey, a little Tristan wrapping up here. Sky and me gave me permission to do the outro of this video, so I'll do my best. But before we do that, let me get to my preferred game first. What an adventure that was. After months and months of putting all of this together, Sky, me, and I are pretty happy with the end results, and we hope you are too. If anyone did end up submitting any challenges that weren't featured in this video, don't worry, your comment didn't end up going unseen. I read every comment that I get, and I have a little notebook of video ideas where I wrote all of them down. Let's show you really quick. We opted for some of the more lenient challenges so that way we would get this video out in less than 6 months. Sky and me also decided to promote me to his shameless plug guy. And his first order of business was to talk about our new channel memberships. When you become a member, you get these cool icons of my helmet by your name, member-only videos, and shoutouts at the end of our videos. It is in no way mandatory or expected of you. All of you watching and enjoying the content we make is more than enough for us. That is just another way to show further support for the channel, though. Hey, Sky Me, can I be done? That shameless plug thing is making me feel gross. Go right ahead, little me. That did feel gross. I'm glad you agree. Want to take it from here? My social battery is running low. Yeah, I got it from here. You did good today, so take it easy. Till next time? Till next time. While it might seem silly, it makes me incredibly happy that so many of you enjoy the content that I make. Reaching 1K subscribers seemed impossible when I initially started making videos, but then we reached it. That was the first of many milestones, but nonetheless, I am very thankful to all of you. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please do not feel pressured by that membership thing. I still don't like the fact that I just included that. And I'll see you on the next one.